Welcome to JMR Talks. Today we'll discuss about whether age is any bar to learn or to do what calls something. There's a common saying, better late than never. But many of us are trapped in a myth that age is a limit to learn. Sometimes some of us feel that we are too old to do anything, too old to learn something, or it's some of our children might think that they are too young to do something, to try something, or to learn something and all that. And not only that, many of us they feel that skill development is what called age sensitive. No, skill development has nothing to do with your what called age. Whether you are 17 or what called 75, you can always what called start now. Age is only a number, and it has been scientifically proved and found that if you take the what called average age of what called 80, brain what called continues to what called active. That means when we are physically active, start learning, what called keep learning, we can be psychologically and physically also be what called active. In fact, Ian Robertson of Trinity, what called Institute of Neurosciences, he found through his research that one does not become old till he becomes 80. In fact, he classified what called old people into two categories. 50 to 80, he calls them what called young old, and 80 and above what called old as such. Now, when we are saying that age is no limit to learn something or to do something and all that, one inspiring story that immediately comes to our mind is Katyayani Amma. You look at this picture. Katyayani Amma is what called 98. But she never felt that she is too old to learn something. She was born in 1922 in Alappuzha district of Kerala, but she had to quit what called studies because of family responsibilities and all that. But that did not stop her from pursuing her urge to what called study something, learn something, do something. So recently at the age of 96, she completed fourth standard equivalent course of Kerala Literacy Mission. Not only that, she stood fast, scoring 98% of the marks. In the said what called exam, they have tested her what called in writing, reading, and what called maths. She scored 38 out of 40 in writing and got full scores in reading as well as what called maths. Now, some of us might be thinking that having done what called fourth standards with honors, she might what called stop. No, there's no further stoppage. She would like to complete her 10th class by the time she becomes what call 100. And not only that, during her interaction with what call our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, she said she's also interested to what call learn computers. This inspirational and undying attitude made what call Commonwealth to what call to designate her as Commonwealth learning goodwill ambassador. Not only that, the government of India has given her Nari Shakti Puraskar. This was awarded by none other than the what call the last president Govind Kovid. So this Nari Shakti Puraskar award is the highest civilian award that is given to what call women. Now when we look at what call the story of Katyayani Amma, or when we reflect on what call her accomplished men, two things are clear. Number one, age is no bar to what call dream. In fact, Kalam Sahib used to say, dare to dream, strive to what call achieve. Now, once you dream of something, there is no limit as such. Earth is what call sky is the limit and all that. So when Katyayani Amma can do at such an age, why not any one of us? So definitely, I personally feel that the story of Katyayani Amma is a true inspiration for anyone to learn something or start anything what call at any point of time. Now let's look at another what call inspiring story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was 65 when he was broke. He received his first social security check for $105. But Sanders was not interested to live like that. He wanted to do some business of his own so that he can stand on his own. But the only problem is neither he has any resources nor any capital. He was only good at what making chicken or what fried chicken. So what did he do? He started going around meeting restaurant and owners, offering his recipe of chicken, fried chicken, making fried chicken free of cost, and he was only asking for a part of the profit as a percentage of the profit. 1009 times he was rejected before being accepted, by somebody. And today you see, KFC is operating about 2,200 locations in 150 countries. One of the world's fastest food chicken chain. Okay, and the beauty is that Sanders lived up to 90 years to see the massive success of his recipe, which took the shape of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Then comes Air Marshal P.V. Iyer, a former Air Marshal. At the age of 92, every day he runs 8 kilometers per day. In fact, he documented all his experiences in the form of a book, Fit at Any Age. According to Iyer sir, one has to keep moving his legs. Age is no bar. As long as keep moving, you continue to be fit. Now, some of us must be wondering as to what made P.V. Iyer sir, to start learning or to keep, running and all that. In the middle of his career in the Air Force, they have put a stipulation that they need to run a mile in less than 7 minutes. That's how he started running and never stopped till today. Now, what is that we all can learn this from fitness maverick is that number one must lead a active life. Do some physical exercise as such. Keep your schedule. Till today, P.V. Iyer has not changed his schedule as such. Eat moderately. Now, other than Katayani Amma or Colonel Sanders or Air Marshal P.V. Iyer, we do have other examples. Look at Charles Flint. He started IBM at the age of 61. Look at Gordon Boker. At the age of 51, he found Starbucks. Look at Walt Disney. At the age of 53, his idea of Disneyland took the shape. So when we look at these inspiring stories, what is our takeaway? It's never too late to learn something or to do something, whether you are too old or too young. For example, look at Rishi Sunak. He has become Prime Minister at the age of 42. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. He found Facebook when he was only 19. So, it's not too late or too early for anything. We can always change the direction in midway and start moving in the new direction as such. Say you're not happy with your current job. Start looking for something new. At the age of 45, I was a development banker. I switched over to teaching. Now I am 65. I continue to look for avenues to explore, so that I can share whatever the little wisdom I earned over a period of time. So age is no bar. It's never too late to learn something, to do something fresh. So what is that required? Passion, perseverance, and performance. If you are passionate about what you do, you are perseverant in your efforts, then definitely you are going to perform. That's what Indra Nuyini ma'am has said when she was here in India a couple of years back to receive an award of ATTV from Pranab Da. She said, be a student, throw you to your life, because when you keep learning, your brain is active, and as being reported by Ian Robertson, you can be young till 80 years. And second thing she said is throw yourself. Whatever we do, let's give our best. And last but not the least, help others rise. That means being social. So hope this inspiring story of Katayani Amma, Colonel Sanders, and Air Marshal Iyer sir, and Rishi Sunak, Mark Zuckerberg, I'm sure all of us, irrespective of our age, will pursue our dreams and succeed in our life. Thank you.